can flirt with Jim Perry, even take him to dinner. But only the cards can make you a winner on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Jack. I thank you very much, and welcome to Card Shark. Nice to have you here. Oh, if that were only true. If I could only help. Yes. We thank Ron Stanley of Garberville, California for that opening poem. Thank you, Ron. Now let's get to the cards. Janice and Bettina start loading them in. We'll meet our players on Card Sharks. Buck DeWeese, our champion. Hi, Buck. Won't you again remind us about yourself?
Okay, my name is Buck DeWeese. I'm from Riverside, California. I'm a teacher, I'm married, and my wife and I are expecting our first child in 2 months.
Isn't that nice? And you got a nice little present from us because on our last show you won $5,000 in cash, right, Buck? We're meeting the challenger for the first time, Anita LaGrassa. Hello, Anita. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Won't you tell us about yourself?
My name's Anita LaGrassa. I'm from Chatsworth, California. I'm a real estate associate. I'm married to a wonderful man, and I've got a baby that's 13 months old.
Well, isn't that nice? You want to give some advice to Buck and his wife about what to do with new babies?
Be calm.
Be calm. Nice to have you here. You both cut the cards in front of our audience?
Yes, we did.
Then we are set to go. Good luck to both of you. We play the best 2 out of 3, and we'll start with a question to the champion. Buck, we asked 100 married women. Have you ever said to your husband, "You never listened to me," only to realize he wasn't even listening then? How many women said they have?
Well, speaking from experience, I think that would
Watch it, Buck.
yeah. I think that number is going to be sort of high, 65.
65 women have said, "You're not listening to me," and he wasn't even listening then.
I think he's right, but I'm going to say it's a little bit lower.
Lower. Well, if it is lower, you'll play your deck first, Anita. If not, it'll be Buck. And the actual number of married women who have said to their husband, "You never listened to me," only to realize he wasn't even listening is 86. Not lower, Buck. Very high. And Buck starts with an 8.
I'd like to change that card, Jim.
You won the question. You have the right to change it. A 9, little better.
I'd like to go higher.
But a little against the odds. He's got a feeling. Is he right? He says higher than a 9. He is right. A
Good
queen.
card. Lower.
Lower than a queen. A 4.
Higher. Come on, higher.
Continuing higher than a 4. No. Not higher, and you lose all 3 cards back to the base card, and Anita gets a free chance to play a 9.
Oh, I want... Okay.
You didn't win the question. You cannot change it.
I'm going to take a chance and go lower.
She's going with the odds. Lower than a 9. Oh! Also a queen. Janice will fill in the spaces. Neither player advanced. And Anita, here's your first question. Anita, we asked 100 congressmen in Washington, D.C., do you drive a foreign car? How many congressmen do drive a foreign car?
Well, I hate to think that they did drive a foreign car, knowing that they're political and everything. But I think because of the gas mileage, the gas situation, everything, I'd say about 42.
42 drive a foreign car.
I think that number has to be lower, much lower, because being congressmen, they're going to represent America, drive an American car.
So you say lower.
Lower.
The actual number of congressmen who drive a foreign car is 47, not lower. It's Anita. You know, you reminded me when you said an American car. It struck me the other day coming into the studio. I saw a car, and it had one of those stickers saying, "Proud to be an American," and it was on a foreign car. It struck me very incongruous. Anita, we left off with a 9 for you.
I'm going to change that card.
You can change it now. A 4.
Good
Good
card.
change.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. Oh, no, it's green. Buck, you get the free chance this time with a 9.
Let's go lower, Jim.
Lower than a 9. Another queen. Neither player advances. Question 3 goes to Buck. And Buck, we asked 100 bachelors. Have you ever had to fight off a woman's advances? How many bachelors claim they have?
With women's lib today, I think women are becoming more advancing. So I'm going to say that number is pretty high, 57.
57 bachelors say they've had to fight off a woman.
Being a woman, and if I don't know any guy that would fight me. I don't know. I think it's going to be lower.
Lower than 57.
Definitely lower.
The actual number of bachelors who've had to fight off a woman's advances is 56 by 1. It's lower, Anita. Well, Anita, you've got a 4.
Okay, I'm going to keep that card. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4. This time it is an 8.
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze, and we move over the freeze bar. Now we can't take the cards away, and what an interesting board we've got. Buck needs 4 cards, Anita needs 3. Sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Anita, we asked 100 teenage boys who live in New York City. Have you ever sneaked onto a subway train without paying? How many teenage boys admitted they have?
I think that is going to be pretty high because, you know, it's a lot of people and it's probably real easy to crowd in. I think it's going to be about 68.
68 teenage boys in New York have snuck onto a subway train.
We'll try anything once. I think it's going to even be higher.
Higher than that. This will decide control of the board. The actual number of teenage boys who've sneaked onto a subway is 82. Buck, you've got control. It is higher. Buck, it is sudden death. You have a 9. You need 4 cards. Anita has an 8. She needs 3. You've got control. Do you want to play it or pass it?
I'm going to pass it to Anita.
All right, Anita, if you could turn all 3 cards over, you win the game. But if you make one mistake, the game belongs to Buck. With an 8, call this.
I'm going to try lower.
Lower than an 8. That's not lower, and right away, Buck wins the first game of the match. It's sudden death. Game 1 and $100 to the champion. We'll have game 2 coming at you right after this commercial break. Please watch. He's in a tough corner now. So the champion is game 1 and $100. Janice is dealing out same 2 decks of cards. The next card's off the top of the deck, and we'll start game 2 with a question to you, Buck. Buck, we found 100 unmarried couples who are living together, and we asked the men, do you ever feel guilty about living out of wedlock? How many men said they do feel guilty?
Maybe 10 years ago, but today's standards, I don't think they feel guilty. I think that number would be pretty high.
How many do feel guilty?
Oh, do feel guilty? That number would be pretty low. I'm going to say 33.
33 say yes, they feel guilty sometimes.
I don't know if they're willing to live out of wedlock. I think they're not going to feel guilty about it. So I think it's going to be a little bit higher.
He says 33 do feel guilty.
Oh, no, lower.
So you say lower. The actual number of men who feel guilty about living out of wedlock is 12, very much lower. Anita. And in a game that Anita needs, she starts with a 10.
Ooh, change that card.
Get rid of the 10. A 7.
Oh, okay, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 7. It is a jack.
Okay, lower.
Lower than a jack. Oh, no, another jack is not lower. And that means, again, Buck gets a free chance to play a 2.
Oh, great card. Got to be higher.
Higher than a 2. 10.
I'm going to go on, and I'm going to go higher. Higher.
Ooh, way against the odds. Is he right? Higher than a 10. No, not higher. Took a big chance and it didn't pay off. What made you think it might be higher than a 10?
I hadn't seen any face cards.
Hadn't seen any. Well, you may see some soon. We'll find out as we go to the next question with you, Anita. We asked 100 dog owners. Do you have a housebroken dog or a dog-broken house? How many dog owners said they have a dog-broken house?
Well, we have a dog, and he's dog-broken. So I would say that's going to be about... I think it's going to be a little bit under half and go with maybe 30.
30. That's a little under half. 30 dog owners said they have a dog-broken house rather than a house-broken dog.
I think most people who have pets let the dog or whatever the pet is run the whole show. So I'm going to say it's going to be higher.
Higher. The actual number of dog owners who have a dog-broken house is 35. You're right, Buck. It is higher. Yes.
Okay.
Looking at a 2.
I can keep that card and go higher.
Higher than a 2. An ace.
Oh, lower. Lower.
Lower than an ace. Oh, no! Well, you were looking for high cards, Buck. They come up at the wrong time. And Anita gets a chance to play off the 7 and call this.
Okay, I'm going to try higher.
Going with the odds. Higher. It is a jack.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to try lower.
Lower than a jack. No! Wow. Neither player advances, and we're getting close to that same situation with someone having a long way to go. Buck, we asked 100 teenage girls who are babysitters. Have you ever spent so much time on the phone that the child's parents had to ask the operator to break through in order to reach you? How many babysitters said that's happened to them?
I think that number will be pretty high because babysitters really don't have anything else to do. They could talk on the phone or watch the kid. I think it'll be 55.
55, so they've had to have a telephone break-in, Anita.
I think it's going to be a little bit higher.
Higher, even more.
Yes.
Let's find out. The actual number of babysitters who've stayed on the phone so long the child's parents had to have the operator break through is 5. Very much lower. Yeah, I wouldn't think that would happen too often. But, again, we're looking at a 2.
You gotta go higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a jack.
Let's go lower.
Lower than a jack. A 10.
I like to freeze.
Freezing it. And now, with Buck needing 2 cards, Anita again needing 4 cards, we are at sudden death in a tight match. Anita, we asked 100 lawyers. Have you ever been sued for malpractice? How many lawyers said yes, they have?
If they're lawyers, I hope they're smart enough not to be sued for that. But I think it's going to be kind of low. I'm going to go with about 12.
12 lawyers have been sued for malpractice.
I think more doctors than lawyers, but I think that will be higher.
Higher. Even more than 12. The actual number of lawyers who've been sued for malpractice is 9. It is not higher. Anita, you got it. Anita, sudden death, you have a 7. You need 4 cards. Buck is a 10. He needs 2 cards. Now you've got control. What do you want to do?
Change that card.
You're going to play it yourself?
Pass. I'm going to pass that.
You're going to pass it.
Yes.
All right, that means Buck has to turn these 2 over. If he does it, he's won the championship. Make a mistake, we've got a tie. You've got a 10, Buck. Call this.
Gotta go lower.
Lower than a 10. A 2.
Gotta go higher.
For the championship, higher than a 2. Yes! Buck does it. You had a tough decision there, Anita, with 4 cards for yourself. We thank you for joining us. We had some nice party gifts. Hope you had fun. Thank you. Anita LaGrassa. Buck, come on down here. Well, you did great on the last show. Maybe you'll do well this time. I hope so. Buck goes for the big money with the money cards right after this commercial break. You had a tough decision to make there. 4 cards to 2. Champion Buck DeWeese, another 200 in the game. You have $5,200 already. You've cut the cards?
Yes, I have.
And let's get to those money cards right now. Come on up there, Buck. And, of course, they've been cut again right in front of the audience, and we'll start dealing them out, giving you $200 of new money on the bottom line, these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 of betting money, 3 more cards. Remember your minimum bet, $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, and there you must risk at least half the money. Good luck, Buck. Here's $200. You can, of course, change your base card on each of the 3 levels if you need to. You'll start off with $200 and a jack. Do you want
Good card. Let's go $100 lower.
$100. That this card is lower than a jack. It is with a 9. $300.
$50 lower.
$50 bet. Lower than a 9? Yes, with a 6. $350.
Let's go $100 higher.
How much, Buck?
$100 higher.
$100 higher than a 6. Oh, an ace, a great card. We'll give you the other $200 of betting money up to $650, and we move up a great card, an ace.
All of it lower.
Come on, trying to double $650 lower than an ace. Yes!
Let's go $500 higher.
Big bet on the 5. $500 higher than a 5. No. Down to $800, but 2 cards to go, Buck.
Let's go $400 higher.
Come on, $400 higher than a 4. No! Oh, he started so good and went backwards, but a great card moves up as we put the 2 up here for the big bet, Buck.
All of it higher.
All right, you can salvage a good money cards here. If this is double 800, 200 in the game would give you an even $1,000. Let's do it. Higher than a 2. He got it. $800, $1,000 altogether for that game. Way to go, Buck.
Thank you.
After 2 bad cards, that was a good comeback. And that gets your winnings up to a nice round $6,000 in cash.
$6,000. Unbelievable.
Buck DeWeese, a good champion, meets a new challenger right after this. our champion, Buck DeReese. Doing well. You continue to do well, Buck. You're a good player.
Thank you.
You analyze the questions very well. That really is a secret to the game.
I think so.
All right, Buck. Janice is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards. Here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Andrea Bent. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Could you tell us about yourself?
Sure. My name is Andrea Bent. I'm a housewife to a wonderful husband. I have a beautiful 8.5-month-old baby boy, and I'm 4 months into my second one.
Well, congratulations. My goodness. Now, I watched you. We always say you cut the cards in front of our audience. I watched you cut the cards. You gave him a very deep cut. Did you plan any of that beforehand?
I don't know. There's cut them deep, and they will weep, and cut them thin, and you'll win.
Oh,
so
I see. Well, let's
try
see
to put a little of both.
Let's see how the strategy turns out. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
We'll start the match with a question to Buck. Buck, we asked 100 teenage girls who live in Beverly Hills, one of the wealthiest communities in the country. If the man of your dreams turned out to be your butler, would you marry him anyway? How many Beverly Hills girls said they would marry their butler?
I think if the girls are speaking honestly, no matter who it was, they would marry him. I think that number would be pretty high. I think it'll be 47.
47 would marry the butler.
Well, I think in today's age that they would marry him if they loved him, because if it's the man of their dreams, it's the man of their dreams, and I wouldn't pass up the man of my dreams, so I didn't. So I think it's a lot higher than
Even
that.
higher than that?
Yeah.
Well, the actual number of Beverly Hills girls who would marry the butler is 66, very much higher. Andrea.
Good one. Deuce.
And Andrea starts off with a 6.
I'm going to change it.
All right, see if we can improve it. And it becomes
Oh,
king.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Lower.
Lower than a king. 6 again.
Higher.
Risking it. Higher than a 6. No, 5. Not higher, and the champion gets a free chance to play a 4.
Good card. Going to be higher.
Higher than a 4. An ace.
Oh, got to be lower.
Lower than an ace. A 9.
I want to freeze right there.
And we move over the freeze bar. Buck takes that 2-card advantage. Andrea, we surveyed 100 corporate executives. Now, these men are the heads of some of the country's largest corporations. And we asked them, when you're interviewing a woman for a job, does she stand a better chance if she's aggressive? How many corporate executives said she does stand a better chance if she's aggressive?
I think that's going to be pretty high, because aggressiveness to get a job, I mean, that's... To get a job, you need to be somewhat aggressive, I would think, especially in a business. So I would say 75.
75 said, yes, she should be aggressive.
I think it's going to be lower because too much aggressiveness would intimidate the person.
See.
So I'm going to say it's lower.
Lower. The actual number of corporate executives who said a woman interviewing for a job stands a better chance if she's aggressive is 80. It is not lower, very much high. Wow.
Lower. I'll take that.
Andrea,
lower.
you've got a king.
Lower.
Want to play the king. Lower. Yes, a jack.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack. It is an 8.
I'll freeze.
We've got a tie now. Both team players need 2. Buck, we asked 100 women who have been married for 25 years or more. Does your husband have one particular habit that didn't bother you when you got married, but that drives you crazy now? How many women said yes?
I think as you get older, you develop more habits that would be bothersome. So I think it's going to be a pretty high number. 57.
57 said, yeah, he's developed something that drives her crazy.
I agree that you develop habits. I mean, I've only been married a little over a year, and I know my husband and me both. We both develop more habits. So I'm going to say it's even higher than that.
Even higher than that. The actual number of married women whose husband has one habit that drives them crazy is 68. Andrea, you're right. It is higher.
Change it.
You've got an 8, Andrea?
Change that 8.
Get rid of that middle card. It becomes a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. Yes, a 7.
I'm going to freeze.
And Andrea needs 1. Buck needs 2. Sudden death. And we'll get to you with this, Andrea. We asked 100 housewives. Have you ever tried to pass off leftovers as an exotic new dish? How many housewives admitted they have?
Oh my gosh, that is a toughie. I would never do that. I may be jokingly, but I would never do it.
How many?
So I'm going to say it's about 43.
43. Higher or lower, Buck?
Higher. I think it's higher.
And the actual number of housewives who've tried to pass off leftovers as a new dish is 20. It is not higher. Andrea.
Okay.
Andrea, you've got a 7. You need 1 card in sudden death. Buck has a 9 and needs 2. Do you want to play it or pass it?
I'm going to pass it.
You're going to pass it. Get them both, Buck, and you win. One mistake and belongs to Andrea. Call this off the 9.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. It is a 5.
Higher.
Higher for the win. Yes, Buck does it in sudden death. Game 1 of the champion. We'll be right back right after this commercial break. Well, that's all the time we have for now. Andrea, that good cut didn't work so well.
Well, maybe if I'd played, but...
Sure, well, you give him a good cut on the next game. You need the next game to tie things up. Can she do it? We'll find out on our next Card Sharks. Have a good day. Bye-bye for now.
One of our polling groups will receive Amana's Touchmatic 2 radar range microwave oven featuring an automatic temperature control system that cooks any cut of meat moist and tender. Made and furnished by Amana. And some of our contestants will receive Hamilton Beach's revolutionary new 2002 Space Age electronic computer blender. Touch controls for 16-speed selection, timer and digital readouts from Hamilton Beach Scoville. And Bissell's revolutionary new sweeper. The Century 2 cleans to the walls and around furniture with unique corner brushes. Sweeps all floor surfaces from Bissell. And the Wherever Popcorn Pumper electric hot air corn popper uses hot air instead of oil for big, light, delicious tasting popcorn, batch after batch. The Popcorn Pumper by Wherever, and passes to see a screening of Norma Ray, a story of a woman with the courage to risk everything for which she believes is right, starring Sally Field and Ron Liebman from 20th Century Fox. This is Gene Woods speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.